$137 million?
Yes, and if I don't pay up, I'll go to jail for tax evasion. I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS, no, thank you.
I've been smart with my money. I didn't blow all the money that I made. I've been smart with my money. I didn't blow all the money that I made. I've been smart with my money. I didn't blow all the money that I made. I've been smart with my money. I didn't blow all the money that I made.
A message to DSP's Bankruptcy Trustee. Hello, I'm a concerned citizen aware of an upcoming Chapter 7 bankruptcy filing involving Philip Bernal. I just wanted to make sure you were aware that this man is very deceptive, manipulative, and not trustworthy. He makes a living begging for money on the internet and does quite well for himself doing it, unfortunately. Philip, aka DSP, aka Darkside Phil, aka DSP Gaming, aka Bernal Productions, aka the King of Hate, is alleging that everything he owns is part of a business expense and therefore not subject to liquidation because his personal and business life are one and the same. It is his latest and greatest scam he is attempting to perpetrate. He feels that he cannot be forced to sell his home because that is where he lives and live streams from. The key point I'd like to make is that this person can continue making large sums of money from anywhere in the country. All he needs is a laptop and an internet connection. He could literally do this shit from Starbucks. Plain and simple. Don't believe for 1 second that he needs to remain in his current Washington condo to pay off debts or has nothing to liquidate. He has all assets well worth $500,000, what he owes his creditors, between his 2 homes and many, many collectibles, electronics, games, movies, toys, furnitures, etc. He is constantly lying and, in my opinion, scamming people through manipulation and deception. For example, within the last week, he told his internet viewers he needed $1,250 to pay a tax attorney to file his taxes for him, or he could go to jail. He made over $1,300 that day. This happened to be after he stopped paying on his credit cards and should have easily had the funds available to pay for the tax preparations without asking for this extra money. I also strongly suspect he amended his bankruptcy filing at a specific time to avoid revealing the amount he had in his PayPal account. He made a large transfer from his PayPal account prior to adding it to his filing. He also seems to have filed at a specific time to include his taxes as a business expense in order to skate just under the maximum wages allowed to file for Chapter 7. You can be sure that his sleight of hand accounting is not valid, and he makes far too much to be eligible for Chapter 7 if you do a proper accounting. He not only gets ad revenue from YouTube, ad revenue from Twitch, monthly payments for Twitch subscribers and Twitch cheers, PayPal tips from viewers, averaging nearly $200 a day alone, monthly gifts from Patreon, and a Teespring storefront. Phil also is expected of having spent tens of thousands of dollars on playing pay-to-win mobile games, WWE Champions, while ignoring his debts. This is important because he did not stream himself playing these games. What this means is that this is not and cannot in any way be considered a business expense. This mobile game money sink is entirely for personal entertainment. All of what I said can be confirmed by video footage saved to the internet on YouTube. Searching for Darkside Phil Bankruptcy will reveal some compilations and summaries of his activities. Thank you for your time, and I sincerely hope you do not give this fraudster an easy pass out of paying what he owes. He could easily move back in with his parents, sell his assets, and pay his creditors, but he feels entitled to everything for free, and it's just not right. Name redacted. I think I fucked up a little bit there. Oh well. Anyways, like this person says, it's all bullshit. He could pay everything off. He's just trying to scam everyone so he doesn't have to pay them what he owes. Some extra info for you guys. Just some things that James Lester's Express Lane on Twitter, you should probably follow him, was posting while he was watching GTG. Check out the pup in the sharp suit. DSP is supposed to show his tax documents at least 7 days before his hearing. He hasn't even filed them yet, according to him. This is cause for dismissal. He's about to get destroyed by creditors because he's too fucking stupid to file his taxes, let alone pay them. Also, he made too much money in 2018 to qualify for Chapter 7. He most likely started spending out of control on WWE champions in 2019. Of course, he has claimed this as a business expense, thus jacking up his business expenses to $5,000 a month, at least. So, he better get that 2019 filing in if he wants to use it. Because again, 2018, he made too much money. Another issue with DSP, he cries about how moving to Seattle broke his finances. But I am positive he wrote that off as a business expense. Anything and everything that shows up on his YouTube channel, he writes off as a business expense. He wrote off tickets to WrestleMania because he recorded part of the trip. Are you telling me he didn't write off his entire move even though he clearly committed and documented it quite well on his YouTube channels? So it doesn't matter if it cost 10 grand to move, it was all a tax write-off.